here for Liberty Nation, and with me today is Sarah Cowgill. Sarah has written an interesting article about the Me Too campaign that we've been hearing so much about. And lately, the last in a long, long line of Me Tooers or offenders of Me Tooers seems to be Chris Matthews. Can you explain a little bit about that situation first, Sarah?
This isn't a recent situation. The Chris Matthews incidents are coming out a couple of years after the fact. But again, to me, it was a necessity to write about because this is what we've been talking about with this Me Too campaign. He is just as bad as everybody else, and in fact, somewhat possibly worse because he seems to have a mental disorder for stalking Hillary Clinton.
Well, it's interesting. You have a section of your article called mental illness. Now,
yes.
What do you mean by that?
I have witnessed, as well as everyone else on social media, especially, the 10-cent psychiatrist is in and they will throw up, hey, he's narcissistic or he's, problematic and xenophobic and all the words that they probably never could pronounce until this year and frankly know nothing about. We're trying to attach a mental illness to something that I think is more caveman oriented and innate that needs to just be, managed. Manage your stupid innate tendencies.
Do you think this is kind of a way to excuse someone's behavior?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We need reasons why people do things, not just because they're jerks. We need to know why. What was the point? Why did you want to do that to that woman and not this woman? Why did you want to shoot that person and not this person? It's something that we need to find answers to that there aren't answers for.
So wrapping up this discussion, where does all of this go from here? And do you actually think that Chris Thrill Up My Leg Matthews is in trouble?
I believe he will lose viewership. I believe he will have sponsors pulling out. This is not the time to be outed as a predator. I mean, a few years ago, people might have brushed it off or paid it off, but it's not the time anymore. It's too out there. The Me Too campaign is everywhere, as it should be. Anybody who's experienced this kind of behavior from a person in power, from just a random guy you meet at the bar, any of this is unacceptable. And whether or not every story is true and whether every career is in jeopardy, I'm happy that women have been empowered and feel brave enough to come forward. So he does need to pay. I don't know how. I mean, I don't watch MSNBC, so it's not going to be me pulling my viewership, but I don't think it's going away, and I think he will go by the wayside as a Matt Lauer and a Charlie Rose, and I think he's gone. I think it's just a matter of time.
Well, we can always hope. Lisa Donner here with Sarah Cowgill. Read Sarah's fine articles on libertynation.com, and this is LNTV.